to speak about myself? Yes. I thought, okay, if you really want that, I can do that. So, I'm an economist. I work, you call it fundamental research, that's a compliment. I don't know whether that might be too much to describe what economists do. It might not be so fundamental as you think. I work as an economist in many institutions, and I'm going to start challenging your point about Africa, if I may, rather than talk about myself. I think probably nobody needs that at the current juncture. So let me tell you what I think about, I will go back to fundamentals. If everybody here wants to make money, which I think is your whole point about return, if they put all of their savings in Taiwan, they won't be doing that. And for a very simple reason. It's not about volatility, only it's about diversification. Maybe I should give a little bit of a background. You said you want background, I'll give you a little bit. Journal about Finance, this is one of the papers I wrote in my youth on exactly that. If you put all of your eggs in the same basket, no matter how safe it looks, it might not be so safe. So what I'm trying to say here is that while we know our reality, everybody knows Taiwan is here and it's great. It's a great place. I've been here since 2020. Yields are very low here. This is why your financial sector has around 55% of their assets overseas, and rightly so. The problem is that they've not gone as far in diversification as they should, because 80+% of those foreign assets are in the US. Not only that, most of those assets are in US credit. And this is why in 2022, as you all know, this was a rough time for insurance companies in Taiwan because they had not diversified enough. So the point I'm trying to make here is that fundamental research will help because you may not want to put more, you're absolutely right, more than maybe 1% in Africa, yeah, because of the risk. But you may have to put 1%. So the concept I think I want to introduce is that to choose that percentage, 1% in Africa, maybe 10% in Europe, maybe 1% in Latin America, maybe you name it, maybe Southeast Asia, where I think the percentage of investment from Taiwan is too low, totally too low. Then you need fundamental research because you need to choose those percentages. And to do that, you need to know these countries, you need to know their monetary policy, where interest rates are, credit risk, sovereign risk, liquidity risk, capital controls, you name it, all of that. So that's why we need that fundamental research. But the point here is that you first, I think, need to realize that you need to diversify beyond only one place. Because Taiwan is very diversified, more than Japan. Japan's financial sector foreign assets are around 11%. So you've done more than nearly 4 times more, but too concentrated. So you did kind of halfway diversification, but not full way diversification. Too concentrated in U.S. assets. So for me, how to increase returns now, in a way, you've been lucky because the dollar is so strong. So it's the time to diversify because you're taking, very strong dollar. And I now basically get my dollars and try to diversify currency and geographies based on fundamental research. And I leave it here. Thank you.